mix one line with the other?
Well, we're looking for overall balance, balance between offense and defense, and we've got to keep more pucks out of our net, not make like silly mistakes that result in a goal against, and at the same time spread the scoring throughout the lineup. And that's what the line changes are all about. Some lines have been getting scored way too much against in the last 10 or 15 games. So at least for a period, we'll see if something like that helps us.
Seeing a bit of a breakthrough from Matthew a week ago and last night. He was flying and really taking his speed game to another level.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that at the scrum yesterday, that I thought he was coming around and that the second half would be a lot better for him if he can stay healthy than the first. And he's getting used to the speed of the game again. And last night was a great example of Matthew taking pucks and being aggressive with the puck, and good things happening because of it.
A little experimentation with the deep pairs?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we're trying to find the right pairs and get, again, their balance between offense and defense as well.
The CBA says it's the coach's discretion to helmets and warm-ups. Given what happened to Taylor Hall last night, any thought about making it mandatory for your team?
Well, I'm thinking about it. I've always wondered. I mean, I played, and it's cool to go out there and skate around with no helmet on. But I've seen guys get whacked and knocked out in the warm-up. I've seen, everybody's doing that little butterfly they do, where they skate on the outside, shoot it. Everybody's going down the middle. I've seen pucks ricochet off crossbars, posts, and hit people in the face or the head, and they get cut or hurt. But last night was pretty horrific. Could have been a lot worse. Imagine if the skate had gone across his neck. So it was an accident, but the silliness of having a bare head and not worrying about an injury, I'm going to think about it. It's more, I'll talk it over with Berkey and decide what we want to do, as well as talking to the players. Ultimately, it's their responsibility, too.
You touched on it yesterday, but can that top line really jumpstart their offense by playing better in the defensive zone?
Oh, for sure. If you spend most of your shift defending, then you're not going to have the puck and you're not going to be as good offensively. So we have to work harder to get pucks in our zone, come back harder to help the defense. And, it's 6 guys on the ice trying to keep the puck out of the net. It's not one guy, maybe throw in 2 defensemen. It's all 6 guys on the ice are working to get the puck back and keeping the puck out of our net.
With those 3 guys, is size a concern, or does speed trump that?
What's that?
You had, Lombardi and Kessel and Bozak together. Is size a concern, or the fact that they're all pretty good skaters and speed?
Speed and committing to everything defensively. We need all of our forwards, and we've gotten some really good numbers from some guys in terms of defending really well for a long time. We need more commitment from everybody defending.
You had a chance to take a look at the Foligno hit on your catch?
They gave him a penalty. It was deserved. Beyond that, I don't think anything more should be discussed.
Dion's so huge for you on the ice. Would you prefer somebody else to take care of Foligno instead of him? Now he's off the ice for 5 minutes.
Well, it developed into a fight. That's hockey. I don't want Dion to fight, and I don't think they'd want Foligno to fight either. It's just a hockey play that developed.
Come back with Jonas tomorrow?
I haven't really decided, to be honest with you.
An update on their own thing?
He's got back spasms, and he just hasn't been able. He's had that problem earlier with the Marlies, and he's better today, but not ready to go back on the ice.
Seems like there are some reports suggesting that the Winter Classic is inching closer to maybe you guys playing at the Big House. You a Wolverine fan? You like Ann Arbor? Have you been through there?
Well, I played at a game at Michigan when I was on a national team, but I've never been to a football game. The only Big Ten school, I went to a football game at Ohio State maybe, 11 years ago, and that was a pretty cool experience. I haven't been to an outdoor game. My experience with college football is going to SEC games in South Carolina, Florida, and places like that, but never to a Big Ten school.